Hello, everyone, and welcome back to English for Beginners. I am Tom. As an instructor, I often hear students say, "Tom, I can order food and check into a hotel, but when a native speaker invites me over to their home or asks me to plan an event, my mind freezes and I don't know how to respond naturally." Today, we are solving that exact problem. No boring textbook rules. We are stepping into real-world social hosting and planning scenarios to teach you how to invite friends, accept or decline invitations gracefully, and handle home gatherings without any panic. If you want to build unbreakable social confidence, hit that subscribe button and join our community. Let's jump straight into part 1 of our masterclass, slowly and clearly. Let me share a quick story about my student Lila. Last month, Lila's new neighbor invited her over for a weekend dinner party. Lila wanted to show how excited she was, but because she felt nervous about making a grammar mistake, she panicked and replied with a blunt, translated sentence. "Yes, I come to your house for food. Give me time." The neighbor looked slightly taken aback by the harsh, direct phrasing and nodded awkwardly. Lila realized a critical lesson that day. When you handle social invitations or host guests, using rigid or blunt language creates social distance. You need a warm, polite framing structure to make people feel welcome and connected.
Let us analyze the structural shift. Look at option A, the panic trap. I will come to dinner. Now look at option B, the academy standard. Thank you so much for the invitation. I would love to join you for dinner this weekend. Look closely at the mechanics here. Option B uses a 3-part polite structure. The gratitude expression, thank you so much for the invitation. The enthusiastic acceptance, I would love to join you. The context detail, for dinner this weekend. What is the hidden pattern? When native speakers respond to social invitations, they always start with gratitude before confirming their attendance. Let us train your brain right now. Zero translation. Imagine a friend asks if you can bring a dessert to a gathering. Instead of letting anxiety build up and translating word by word, let this direct English phrase load instantly in your mind. I would be happy to bring a homemade dessert along. Say it mentally as a single smooth block of thought. Zero hesitation.
As an academy student of English for Beginners, you need precision social tools. Let us lock in 3 brand new conversational chunks for hosting and planning. To drop by. This means to visit someone casually and informally without a strict formal appointment. Listen to the example. Feel free to drop by our place whenever you are in the neighborhood. To catch up. This means to talk with someone you haven't seen in a while, to share recent news and life updates. Listen to the example. We really need to grab coffee soon and catch up. To turn down. This means to politely refuse an offer, invitation, or proposal. Listen to the example. She had to turn down the invitation because of a prior family commitment. These are the exact chunks that turn social anxiety into absolute warmth and charm. Let us target a tricky sound bridge for social listening. Look at the phrase, drop by. 2 separate words on paper. Now listen to how a native speaker compresses them in real-time flow real-time. Drop by. Notice how the P sound softens and links right into the by. Slow. Drop by. Fast. Drop by. Train your ears to catch these micro transitions.
Anatomy of fluency requires muscle memory. I want you speaking out loud with me right now. Imagine inviting someone to visit casually using our new phrasal verb. Say the sentence out loud with me, with authority and a calm tone. Feel free to drop by my office anytime this week. Let us run it back one more time, smoother. Feel free to drop by my office anytime this week. Brilliant work. Let's fix a subtle social grammar trap that gives non-native speakers away instantly. The trap? Saying, invite me to dinner as a noun error, or saying, I was invited to home without an owner pronoun. Why is it wrong? In English grammar, you are invited to someone's home or to a place, but you never say to home without a possessive like my, your, or someone's name. The correct fix? Say simply, thank you for inviting me to your home. Say it out loud right now. Thank you for inviting me to your home. Lock that correction in permanently. In this opening module for English for Beginners, we conquered social invitations, mastered polite acceptance frames, unlocked high-level hosting chunks, drop by, catch up, turn down, and crushed the home preposition trap. When you are ready to advance to part 2, managing shopping, retail transactions, and store returns, let me know, and we will continue building your Academy curriculum.
Welcome back to English for Beginners. I am Tom. In part 1, we mastered social invitations, accepted dinner plans gracefully, and locked in hosting chunks like drop by and catch up. If you missed part 1, you can review it anytime. But right now, we are moving directly into part 2. Today, we are expanding our practical curriculum to retail stores, shopping interactions, asking for size adjustments, and handling store returns or exchanges with total confidence. Let me share another short story about my student, Lila. After organizing her dinner party in part 1, Lila went to a local clothing boutique to buy a new jacket. When she tried it on at home, she realized it was too small and needed to exchange it for a larger size. When she returned to the store the next day, she felt nervous about speaking with the retail staff and blurted out a rough, translated demand across the counter. "This jacket's small. Give me big one, now, fast." The store clerk looked surprised and stepped back, looking quite confused by the abrupt tone. Lila realized a valuable lesson that afternoon. When you handle retail returns or ask for size changes, aggressive or direct commands create tension. Calm, polite phrasing gets you immediate, friendly assistance. Instead of guessing or translating chaotic words, let us look at 2 different ways Lila could handle her store exchange. Look at option A, the panic trap. This is small. Change it. Now look at option B, the Academy standard. Excuse me, I bought this jacket yesterday, but unfortunately it is a bit too small. Would it be possible to exchange it for a medium? Look closely at the mechanics here. Option B uses a polite framing structure combined with a soft collaborative question. Would it be possible to exchange it for? What is the hidden pattern? When native speakers handle retail returns or size requests, they explain the issue politely and phrase their request as a possibility rather than a demand. Let us do a quick mental shift right now. 0 translation. Imagine you need to ask a store clerk if a shirt is available in a different color. Instead of translating word by word, let the direct English thought form instantly in your mind. Excuse me, do you happen to have this shirt in a blue color? Practice letting that natural sentence form in your head as a single, smooth block. As an Academy student of English for Beginners, you need precision retail tools. Let us lock in 3 brand new conversational chunks for shopping. To try on. This means to put on an item of clothing to check if it fits or looks good before buying. Listen to the example. Would you like to try on this sweater in the fitting room? To look for. This means to search or hunt for a specific item or person. Listen to the example. I am looking for a comfortable pair of walking shoes. To sell out. This means when a store completely runs out of an item because all of them have been sold. Listen to the example. I am sorry, but those winter coats sold out completely last week. These are the exact chunks that keep your shopping trips smooth and stress-free. Let us train our ears once more with connected speech. Look at the phrase, try on. 2 separate words on paper. Now, listen to how a native speaker actually compresses them in real conversation. Try on. Notice how the Y sound links smoothly into the on. Slow. Try on. Fast. Try on. Train your ears to catch these micro transitions.
Anatomy of fluency requires muscle memory. Speak out loud with me right now at a calm, steady pace. Imagine testing a clothing size using our phrasal verb, try on. Say this sentence out loud with me slowly and clearly. May I try on this jacket in the fitting room? Let us run it back one more time, smoother. May I try on this jacket in the fitting room? Brilliant work! Let's fix a subtle retail grammar trap that gives non-native speakers away instantly. The trap? Saying, try it in me, or saying, wear on this shirt, to mean trying clothes in a store. Why is it wrong? In English grammar, when testing clothing fit in a shop, you try on the garment, placing the object between the verb and particle, like try it on. You never say try it in me. The correct fix? Use the correct phrasal placement. Say it out loud right now. I want to try it on. Lock that correction in permanently. In Part 2 for English for Beginners, we mastered retail transactions, store exchanges, unlocked 3 core shopping chunks, try on, look for, sell out, and crushed the clothing phrasal verb trap. When you are ready for Part 3, managing healthcare appointments and pharmacy visits, let me know and we will advance our Academy curriculum.
Welcome back to English for Beginners. I am Tom. In Part 2, we mastered retail shopping, store exchanges, and locked in shopping chunks like try on and look for. If you missed Part 2, you can review it anytime. But right now, we are moving directly into Part 3. Today, we are advancing our practical curriculum to healthcare settings, booking doctor appointments, explaining basic symptoms at a pharmacy, and handling medical inquiries with total clarity.
Let me share a quick story about my student Lila. After finishing her shopping trip in Part 2, Lila woke up the next morning with a mild headache and a sore throat. She walked down to her local neighborhood pharmacy to find some relief. When she spoke to the pharmacist, she felt anxious about describing her symptoms and blurted out a rough, translated phrase in a rush. Head is broken and throat is burning. Give me strong medicine now. The pharmacist looked startled by the dramatic phrasing and asked her to clarify calmly. Lila realized a vital lesson that morning. When you discuss health symptoms or visit a pharmacy, clear, calm, and precise language is essential. Exaggerating or shouting creates confusion rather than effective medical help.
Instead of guessing or translating chaotic words, let us look at 2 different ways Lila could explain her symptoms to the pharmacist. Look at option A, the panic trap. My head hurts bad. Give pills. Now look at option B, the Academy standard. Hello, I have been dealing with a mild headache and a sore throat since yesterday. Could you recommend something over the counter for relief? Look closely at the mechanics here. Option B uses a clear temporal framing structure combined with a polite recommendation request. I have been dealing with, could you recommend? What is the hidden pattern? When native speakers visit a pharmacy or clinic, they state how long they have felt symptoms and ask the professional for a recommendation politely. Let us do a quick mental shift right now. 0 translation. Imagine you need to call a clinic to schedule a doctor appointment for next Tuesday. Instead of translating word by word, let the direct English thought form instantly in your mind. I would like to schedule an appointment with the doctor for next Tuesday, please. Practice letting that natural sentence form in your head as a single, smooth block.
As an Academy student of English for Beginners, you need precision health communication tools. Let us lock in 3 brand new conversational chunks. To come down with.
This means to become ill with a mild illness, such as a cold or the flu. Listen to the example. I feel like I am coming down with a cold after working late all week. To clear up. This means for a symptom, skin condition, or illness to improve and disappear entirely. Listen to the example. The doctor said my throat infection should clear up in a few days. To fill a prescription. This means to take a doctor's written medical note to a pharmacy so they can dispense your medicine. Listen to the example. I need to stop by the pharmacy to fill a prescription for my cough medicine. These are the exact chunks that keep your medical interactions calm and precise. Let us train our ears once more with connected speech. Look at the phrase, come down with. 4 separate words on paper. Now, listen to how a native speaker compresses them in real conversation. Come down with. Notice how the words link together into a single rhythmic flow. Slow, come down with. Fast, come down with. Train your ears to catch these micro transitions.
Anatomy of fluency requires muscle memory. Speak out loud with me right now at a calm, steady pace. Imagine expressing that you feel sick using our phrasal verb come down with. Say this sentence out loud with me slowly and clearly. I think I am coming down with a bad cold. Let us run it back one more time, smoother. I think I am coming down with a bad cold. Brilliant work. Let's fix a subtle healthcare grammar trap that gives non-native speakers away instantly. The trap? Saying, I have pain in my head, awkwardly, or saying, take a medicine without the proper article or plural form. Why is it wrong? In English medical idiom, we usually say we have a headache as a single noun, rather than pain in my head, and we take medicine as an uncountable concept, or pills as countable items. The correct fix? Use the natural noun structure. Say it out loud right now. I have a terrible headache today. Lock that correction in permanently. In Part 3 for English for Beginners, we mastered healthcare appointments and pharmacy visits, unlocked 3 core medical chunks, come down with, clear up, fill a prescription, practiced connected speech, and crushed the symptom noun trap. When you are ready for Part 4, managing workplace communication and office meetings, let me know, and we will complete our masterclass module.
Welcome back to English for Beginners. I'm Tom. In Part 3, we mastered healthcare appointments, described symptoms at the pharmacy, and locked in medical chunks like come down with and fill a prescription. If you missed Part 3, you can review it anytime. But right now, we are moving directly into Part 4, which is our final core section for this Advanced Academy module. Today, we are going to look at how to handle workplace communication, participate in office meetings, share professional opinions politely, and manage team updates with total confidence. Let me share one final story about my student Lila. After recovering from her cold in Part 3, Lila attended her first major team strategy meeting at her new company. When the project manager asked for opinions on a new timeline, Lila had a fantastic idea to save time, but she felt nervous about interrupting her senior coworkers. In a rush of anxiety, she blurted out a blunt, direct statement across the table. "Your plan is slow. We do my idea now." The entire conference room went silent, and senior managers looked shocked by the aggressive interruption. Fortunately, she took a calm breath, apologized, and rephrased her thought using our professional framework. The manager smiled and adopted her suggestion immediately. Lila realized a powerful truth that afternoon. In professional office environments, sharing ideas with polished phrasing and collaborative politeness always wins respect.
Instead of reacting out of nervousness, let us look at 2 different ways to share an idea in a professional meeting. Look at option A, the panic trap. Your idea is wrong.
Listen to me. Now look at option B, the Academy Standard. If I may add a quick perspective, I think we could streamline this timeline by adjusting our weekly targets. Look closely at the mechanics here. Option B uses a professional softening buffer clause combined with a collaborative suggestion frame. If I may add a quick perspective, I think we could. What is the hidden pattern? When native speakers share ideas or respectfully offer counterproposals in business settings, they use polite introductory buffers to engage the room without causing friction. Let us do our final mental shift exercise right now. Zero translation. Imagine you need to tell your manager that a report will be finished by tomorrow morning. Instead of translating word by word from your native language, let the direct English thought form instantly in your mind. I am aiming to have this complete report ready on your desk by tomorrow morning. Practice letting that natural sentence form in your head as a single, smooth block.
As an Academy student of English for Beginners, you need final precision tools for office success. Let us lock in 3 brand new conversational chunks. To bring up. This means to introduce a topic, question, or issue into a conversation or meeting. Listen to the example. I am glad you brought up that budget question during the presentation. To catch up on. This means to review or finish work that was delayed so you are back on schedule. Listen to the example. I need to stay late tonight to catch up on my project emails. To jump in. This means to interrupt or join a conversation politely when someone else is speaking. Listen to the example. May I jump in here for a second to share a quick update? These are the exact chunks that give you complete command during modern corporate communication. Let us train our ears one last time with connected speech. Look at the phrase, bring up. 2 separate words on paper. Now, listen to how a native speaker actually compresses them in real conversation. Bring up. Notice how the NG sound links directly into the vowel of up. Slow. Bring up. Fast. Bring up. Train your ears to catch these micro transitions every time you listen to professional speakers. Anatomy of fluency requires muscle memory. Speak out loud with me right now at a calm, steady pace. Imagine introducing a new topic using our phrasal verb, bring up. Say this sentence out loud with me, slowly and clearly. I would like to bring up an important point about our schedule. Let us run it back one more time, smoother. I would like to bring up an important point about our schedule. Brilliant work. Let's fix a final workplace grammar trap that gives non-native speakers away instantly. The trap, saying, discuss about the project, or saying, tell to my manager, incorrectly. Why is it wrong? In English grammar, the verb discuss is transitive. It takes an object directly, without about. You discuss the project. You don't discuss about it. Similarly, you tell someone, but you speak to someone. The correct fix? Drop the unnecessary preposition. Say it out loud right now. We need to discuss the new project details today. Lock that correction in permanently. Look at everything we achieved across this comprehensive Academy masterclass for English for Beginners. We mastered social hosting, retail exchanges, healthcare visits, workplace meeting communication, ear training with connected speech, and critical professional grammar trap corrections without a single boring lecture. Here is your final Academy homework assignment. Write down 3 sentences using the new workplace chunks we learned today. Bring up, catch up on, and jump in. And say them out loud 3 times slowly with absolute professional confidence. Thank you for trusting me as your instructor through this complete learning experience on English for Beginners. Keep practicing every single day, trust your progress, and I will see you in our next masterclass module.
If you had fun learning with me, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell so we can keep practicing together. And hey, don't leave me hanging. Drop your answers in the comments below. I can't wait to read them. Thanks so much for hanging out with me, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.